Hello me TBDs, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a wear test Wednesday on the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup. This has SPF 15. This is a pressed foundation. This is like a powder foundation. And I know guys, it's gonna be a late wear test Wednesday because it is 12:45. Proud. I'm gonna be up till a long time. So in these videos, I do a 10-hour wear test, testing out brand new or products that are just claimed to be long wearing. Most of the time they are pretty new. But before we hop in to applying this and learning more about this product, be sure to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you enjoy Wear Test Wednesdays and want me to keep them coming, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Here is the package that it comes in. I have the shade Porcelain. Hopefully this matches me now. It does feel heavy. It does look pretty nice. I haven't even opened this up. This has very good reviews, you guys. This has 4,789 reviews and it has 4.5 stars right now. So people are loving this. This was $29.50. I bought mine off of Ulta. It says that it is the enhanced formula that has everything you love about the original 4-in-1 and more. Same great coverage, same lightweight feel, same no mess mineral makeup, and now with built-in skincare ingredients, clinical results in sophisticated packaging. It says never tried pure, there's never a better time than now. Correct, prevent, and interrupt your skin concerns, smooth away the look of lines and wrinkles, plump, lift, and firm the skin's appearance, and it's supposed to balance uneven skin tone. There are 26 different shades. Like I said, I have the shade Porcelain. This is described as fair skin with neutral or golden undertones. I do have the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. That's okay. I do like it, but I think it's more for combination skin. Like, I don't know if it's for super oily skin. We're gonna hop into testing out this foundation. I'm excited. Haven't done a pressed powder in a long time. So let's go ahead and hop in. I feel like I'm a different person after I eat. I'm like totally way more energy, in a good mood. Before I eat, that's a Kate you don't want to talk to. So right now, 12:48. I'm going to take the primer that I use with every Wear Test Wednesday. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. This doesn't do any kind of mattifying or anything. It literally just like smooths the skin a little bit. But I use this for every single wear test so that I don't have mixed results when I use a different base. Okay, you guys, we had Chinese food and my tummy, I'm so full. I have to like loosen my belt. Okay. Here's a close-up of the packaging. Really nice, pretty. I wouldn't say it's anything amazing. The back is like a clear plastic, but the front looks nice. It does say to mix around with a brush and use circular motions. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is the color. We'll see, but I'm gonna try to build it up. I am first gonna go in with a little bit of concealer though, just because I can't put liquid products on top of this powder. So I wanna do all of my liquids first. Now I'm just applying it underneath my eyes. I'm not really putting it anywhere else. My favorite pressed powder foundations are the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Blurring and the Urban Decay, what is it? Stay Naked or something. I have reviews on both of those, but those are both amazing. Really good products. Now this doesn't say anything about mattifying, so we'll see how it goes. I am using a beauty blender to blend this in. It's my favorite way to apply concealer, apply foundation, all of that. Here's the skin before. I do look a little red, but I'm going to set down that concealer. Not exactly sure how much coverage this is supposed to give me. I'm gonna take my regular powder brush. Now this is not a flat, like kabuki kind of brush, but I can still do circular motions with this. So I'm gonna just try it out. Kind of like this. So already, you can see a little coverage from this. It's not amazing coverage, but it's definitely applying some. This is not my shade right now. I do believe that this has a brush that they recommend using it with, but I think it's actually looking okay right now. Just adding a little bit more by pressing it on top of the areas that I want a little bit more coverage. Now, typically I would probably go in first with concealer, but then also add concealer to my areas that I want a little bit more coverage, like my acne spots and like my nose and stuff. Usually that's how I use pressed powders. Seems like it's going on okay either way. It doesn't look like it's affected a ton, whether I'm patting or going in swirl motions, but I'm trying to use the swirl motion because that's what it says to do online. Definitely think I need some bronzer up in here. Looking at my skin, it's not bad. I do think I need a darker shade for the summertime. But other than that, I think it looks good. It does feel a little bit more powdery than it normally would with a foundation. And add a little bit more right here. It is building very nicely. Not running into like super patchy looking areas. Not bad. I mean, the shade's a little off, but I'm okay with it. All right, here's how the skin is looking. I think it looks pretty good. Nice thing about lighter foundations is you can darken them with some bronzer. The issue with a too dark foundation is you're just gonna be too dark for the day. Can't really, I mean, unless you have like lightning drops or something. But looking up close, it doesn't look bad. My nose is just like maybe a little dry looking, but it's not bad. And I don't really think it's the powder's fault. I think that I'm just a little bit more dry on my nose nowadays. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna add some other stuff to my skin. I'll be back to share how everything came together and how things blended on top. All right, you guys, I'm back. It is currently 1:10. I will say as I warmed up to my skin, I definitely saw it meshing a little bit better with my skin. It didn't as much feel like it was sitting on top of my skin. Felt like it really just blended nicely. It looks really good on the skin. I think if you do have dry skin, I don't know if it would like cling a little bit more to your dry patches, but for my skin, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, minus the shade, I do think that the shade is just a little too light for me right now, but it is gonna be a good winter shade for me. Everything applied really nicely on top of it. I was able to deepen it up with some bronzer and have no issues. My skin, I think, looks pretty good, and that's awesome that it's a mineral product and has SPF in it. So I'm happy with how it looks right now. We're gonna have to see how it wears. I will say that it just looks a little bit more powdery than the Makeup Forever one. If you guys have tried this product, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd be curious to see your thoughts as well because it seems like it's been out for a little while. I will check back in at the very end of the evening. Hey guys, I'm back. I am definitely a little bit oily. It is 10:40, so I've had this on for 10 hours. I'm in my PJs, my hair is up. I'm tired, so I apologize for the crazy hair. Here's how my skin is looking. So I actually think it looked pretty good throughout the day. I will say that it started out looking a little bit powdery, and Chris even agreed with me. He's like, oh, it looks like you're definitely wearing some powder. And then throughout the day, as my oil started coming through and just showing my more like natural skin, I feel like it really helped the powder sink in and not look like a powder anymore. Like I said, I'm a little oily, but I think that that could be easily helped with a mattifying primer. Now, the Revlon is not a mattifying primer, so I think if I wore that underneath, it would be just fine. It did not sink into my fine lines. Like, I mean, maybe like this much. So I definitely think that it, you know, helps with fine lines and wrinkles and all of that. It stayed on my cheeks pretty well throughout the day. It did rub off a little bit on my chin, but I was also just laying down on the couch, so that could be part of it. But yeah, I'm surprised. I would wear this again. So I'm curious to see how it does with a mattifying primer underneath, but my thoughts are pretty good. I would say even if you have oily skin, give it a shot. Like, I think it looks pretty good for wearing it for 10 hours and it felt comfortable on the skin, and I did like it more and more as I wore it throughout the day because it just really sunk into my skin, and when the oil came through, it allowed it to, I don't know, blend a little bit better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.